If you're LDS, I don't think you're going to enjoy this video because I'm talking about things that led me out of the church. I wanted you to know. When I was LDS, I thought that I always had the Spirit with me. In fact, I felt like I consistently had these conversations with Him at all times, right? And so that meant that if I was passing you by, I might have this prompting to say hi to you or try and get to know you. And maybe even to preach the gospel to you. And sometimes I listen to that voice, but the point is that I lived my life basically just having this conversation with this being, right? If I was making a good decision, then I felt like I would be having this conversation and they would tell me like, yeah, go do that and do this and so forth. And once I left the church, at first I started feeling like this voice was missing, and I almost wondered if I had made a mistake in leaving the LDS church. And then one day it dawned on me that because I no longer believed, then I no longer had this conversation with this being that didn't exist, right? Then it clicked for me that this whole time I was basically just having a conversation with myself, and once I no longer believed in the LDS church, then my mind was able to say, oh, that means that we no longer have to have this conversation. We can just make decisions without it. And one of the things that I feel I gained from that is that I've been able to make decisions much quicker because mentally speaking, I'm no longer having this back and forth between my imaginary friend and myself. And honestly, on top of that, I no longer feel like I'm kind of going crazy because there's this voice in the back of my head that's constantly telling me, do this, don't do that. And so if you're still listening, I have a question for you. I want to know if you can relate to that at all because I'm curious. Was it just me?